We're doing a bit of sheep work, just pulling the rams out and foot bathing. This is the last mob for the day. We're day, what are we, day 4 with no harvest after the rain. So we ended up with, I don't know, 6 or 7 mil, but we've had a couple of skiffy showers each day, and it's been cold and yeah, cold and not a lot of warmth, which is not helping. Overcast. Today's the sort of first day that there's a bit of warmth in the sun, and well, the sun's sort of been out most of the day, but yeah, it's quite windy again. But I don't know whether we'll get a crack at it this arvo or not. So yeah, we're just pulling the rams out. They're due to come out. We'll cut them out in a minute, but we've had a bit of trouble with lameness again, and the sheep, it's sort of funny, they're getting up in between their toes, is just getting a little split, and it's causing them to be lame. So we're just going to get them out. That's not what we want. We're just going to yeah, get them out and pull the rams out, and yeah, we'll get them off the green grass and get them on some stubbles. It's shorter and the ground's a lot harder. It's, yeah, just a bit of a culmination of you know, long grass and wet ground, and oh, sorry dog, and yeah, it's just, they're probably just getting soft again. So we'll run them through the bath a couple of times, and yeah, just get them to dry out a bit again, and yeah, get them on some short ground that's hard, and hopefully that fixes the problem. But yeah, been cutting a bit of hay at home, bit of Lucerne hay. We've just started cutting the new stuff, if you've been watching along, that we sowed back a few months ago. So it's been Tommy started cutting it yesterday. Yeah, Brendan's been stacking up. We just restacked a bit of that straw this morning. It had blown over, so we've sort of just stacked it in groups, and we'll try and get it carted in at some stage. But yeah, look, I haven't heard of any of the neighbours that have got headers going yet, so we'll just yeah, we'll get a few jobs done, and then we might have a go ourselves and take a sample across and see how we go. And on 95, the moisture was down enough, and we are back into it. Yeah, we're back to about 12% moisture, which is good. It's same for 6 or 7 mil. It's just been so painfully bloody slow to come down. Anyway, we're into it. We got, I don't know, there's the fence over there, not that far away, about where the dust finishes. So we'll get this little block finished tonight, and then there's another 30 hectares here that we'll get it started tonight. We've only got a single semi garden away from us, so we'll probably fill up. We're still, you know, we're sitting around about 30-35 tonne an hour at the moment, so that'll be right though. We'll get everything filled tonight, and then I've actually got a young guy that has done a little bit of work for us before. I think he was around when we started this. Anyway, so he's actually rang me up. He's my cousin's son, and yeah, I was talking to my cousin yesterday and said I was going to be on my own tomorrow. Yeah, Brendan's away for a few days. Tommy's got cricket, and I would have got Sarah on the job, but Sarah's actually gone to Melbourne for my family Christmas. I'm taking the girls down there, so yeah, we generally have a get together pre-actual Christmas Day, because we've all got sort of our own families now and tend to head in different directions. Yeah, anyway, it's just the way it is. Would have been good to catch up with everybody, but we'll just have to make an effort to catch up with everyone afterwards. And yeah, so yeah, so I was batching. Well, I'm batching for a couple of days, but I was going to be on my own tomorrow, so I was going to finish here tonight, pack up and move home and strip canola. I could just chip away and pick up rows. It's pretty slow going, just strip back to a couple of field bins, but now that we've got another man on deck to drive the bin, we'll actually get finished here tomorrow, touch wood, and we'll yeah, shift to our last block of wheat. There's 125 hectares in it, and I reckon 25 of it maybe we won't get, so we'll have about 100 hectares in irrigation base, flooded irrigation base, and yeah, so a couple of days in there, duck home, done a bit in canola, and then we are done, apart from a couple of tidy up jobs, which will be really good. Yeah, I've just sort of made the executive decision that a few of these contract jobs can wait. We just priority is get our own finished. There is rain coming at the end of next week, but I'll just what we could potentially lose in quality will far and above, you know, pick up what we're gonna, you know, outweigh what we're gonna make contract harvesting. So it's just, it just is what it is. Unfortunately, it's a decision I've sort of made. The more I thought about it today, we've sort of got to look after ourselves. We've got this large capacity herder that we've just and look, it wouldn't be such an issue if we weren't sitting down for 5 days just with the weather. There's nothing we can do about it. It hasn't been raining, it's just been cold and crap and doesn't want to warm up. Today's the warmest day for the week, and we've had jumpers on every day this week. We've had the heater on the house, and we're a week off Christmas. Like, it's a bit redonkulous, but anyway, it's just the way it is. Can't control the weather, never been able to, and never will be able to. So anywho, we're ticking along around the 5-ish tonne. We're just a fraction under a 5-tonne average. So yeah, we'll keep marching along. Started raking hay this morning under the irrigator. Brendan actually came out for a couple of hours before he took off to Melbourne. So yeah, he raked a bit more of it. And yeah, I'll get up early and get it finished in the morning. Got another guy coming to have a look at the straw, which sounds promising to take it. And yeah, we've still got the straw to bale, so it was still a bit damp yesterday, but I'll just see. I might see what time we finish tonight. I might even bring the tractor back out and punch a few out tonight, or yeah, tomorrow night or something. So anywho, it's onwards and upwards again till it rains again. Anyway, we'll keep marching. On, but it's got hellishly cold. We managed to get that other paddock finished, and Tommy's lights in the mirror there. Yeah, got that other paddock finished, and yeah, just opening this one up. It's about 30 hectares in here, which we should get rolled pretty comfortably tomorrow. And yeah, fingers crossed we can get shifted before dark and yeah, start on the irrigation layout that hasn't been irrigated. But I'll probably need to go and have a look at it first. But yeah, just got the 2 single semis carting away from us tomorrow, so they might, yeah, fingers crossed we don't get held up with. Hopefully they can keep it away from us. So yeah, the guys are only just getting going again. Just talking to a neighbour here before. On the phone, and yeah, they've only got going again today, and moisture's only just, so it won't be an early start in the morning. We'll get up early and rake a bit of hay, and yeah, find there's plenty of other jobs to do. Don't have to look too hard at the moment. Anyway. Hi, it's the day after yesterday. So, as I mentioned there last night, we're yeah, just getting a bit of hay raked up. It's Lucerne hay, or we call it Lucerne alfalfa. If you're not in Australia, but yeah, look, it's a bit of a clean-up job. It's had stock on it most of the summer, or most of the spring, and it's actually still got lambs running around on it now, but it just got a bit long and rank, and we've got a few areas, dead areas from the wet spring, which is a bit disappointing. Yeah, about the only way to kill Lucerne is to drown it, we've found. Yeah, so anyway, there's, I don't know what there'd be, probably 10 acres out of the sort of 100 acres that's drowned. So, but anyway, the rest is still pretty good. So yeah, we'll rake it up. I don't know what, there might be 150 rolls here, something like that. That hopefully we can get in a bale next week. We'll roll it up, just rather than doing it in big squares. Once we sort of look at getting a bit of quality stuff, we'll do it in big squares. It's a bit stalky, this. The guys finished cutting the other 100 acres or 40 hectares of new stuff that we planted earlier on. So yeah, we'll just just chipped away at this. We'll do an hour this morning here, and I think Brendan's going to come out tomorrow, so he'll finish it tomorrow morning. Just turning around, and yeah, we're going to meet a guy to look at this straw, and then we'll service the header, and well, about that time it'll be ready to get into it. So pretty cold night again. It got cold last night when we knocked off. So yeah, we knocked off about, I don't know, 9 o'clock, something like that. Half past 9 it might have been. It was late enough. So a bit better. The sun might be in a bit better spot. Apologies about how unclean the windows are in the tractor. So, anyway, we'll keep breaking a bit together and move on to the next one. Rolling in the wheat. This paddock's a bit yucky. It's yeah, down, and we're on the deck trying to pick it up, and it wants to stall on the mats a bit, and yeah, you're really using the reel to rake it up. The kangaroos have been in here and they've had a wee over time. They seem to have just lied down and rolled around everywhere, so we've got a bit of native animal damage. But anyway, and yeah, biggest issue is the stalk is still quite green in here. We're dropping it at a row. We had a guy come this morning. He's going to take the header tailings, but we'll have to leave that there a couple of days, because if you put that in a bale, it would probably burn in its current state. But yeah, just the moisture is up a little bit. Loss monitors are sort of up and down and all over the show. It's still yielding quite well, but we're you know, we're using a lot of horsepower to get it through, just because the straw's so green and tough still. And there's a bit of green rubbish underneath it too in spots, but we haven't got much to go. We'll get out of here, probably be a couple of hours, so look, by the time we get out of here and shift, there probably won't be a lot of day left. I've got 2 single semis running today, and they're doing a good job. We're sort of just keeping in front of them, which is good. But what have we done? We've done about 22 hectares, so there's about 30 in this paddock, so that'll come in pretty quick. But yeah, it's what is it, 4:10, and so by the time we shift the header and the chaser bin, and if we can get the mother bin emptied, yeah, we'll shift it. If not, we'll shift it in the morning. I've actually moved the field bin round to where we're going this morning, so we can actually start there tonight if yeah, if we didn't want to worry about shifting the mother bin. Young guy I've got with me, I think I'll just yeah, I've got to run him home tonight, so I don't want to get him getting home at midnight, so I have to call in somewhere and stick a pizza in his guts. We get a chance. Sarah's still away still, so I'll probably get a pizza to stick in my guts as well while we're going. So anyway, we're still going. We're what are we? We're 7 days from Christmas, so that's all right though. Bit of rain forecast for the end of the week. It's forecast chopping and changing a bit. They can't sort of make up their mind what it wants to do, whether it's going to be 2 mil, 5 mil, 20 mil. Look, 4 or 5 mil would be good. We can't harvest, well, not that we would, but the receivals and that close over Christmas, Boxing Day anyway, so yeah, look, just have those couple of days off and catch up with a few family. It'd be good actually. So anyway, we'll keep marching along. Brendan should be out tomorrow, and yeah, it's still plenty happening with trying to get hay in a bale and straw in a bale and crop harvested, and still probably need to look at running those sheep through the footpath again. Fingers crossed they've sort of tidied up a little bit, but yeah, anyway, it's the game we play. Well, we got shifted, just here on my own. Dropped young Jay back to home, back to Tokemore, which is about a 50k round trip. We went by the pizza shop and got some dinner, and yeah, got a pizza into him for tea, and got one into myself. I'm batching tonight again. Yeah, so no, I just thought I'd fill a field bin here if I can. This stuff, I didn't really have much of a look at it in the dark. It'll be a bit hard to see with the dust blowing behind us, but it's pretty well nailed to the ground. This is pretty slow going. It is running through alright though. On the ute it was still sort of 20 degrees tonight, so it is quite mild outside, so I just said, oh, well, we can chip away here and fill the field bin and see how I'm going. I might try and fill the truck as well to see what time it is. It's what is it? It's 20 past 10 now, so it's probably late enough. But yeah, found a wet spot, so yeah, it's going to be this first pocket. I think we're probably not going to get much in it anyway, just with the wet ground. So anyway, it's we're back rolling again. The yields are going to be alright in here too, just on the little bit I've done. And yeah, we're dropping this stuff in a row behind the header as well. Yeah, dropping this stuff. Oh yeah, we're full. Yeah, dropping this stuff in a row too, so we'll bale this as well. Yeah, but anyway, we might call it a night on this one, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribers are ticking along really well, which is good. So I think we're up over 900 now. So yeah, no, it's good. So, and thanks to you guys that are commenting. I'm sort of, yeah, as I said in the previous one, I'm trying to get back to you when I can. So yeah, a few questions getting asked and that sort of stuff, which is good. That's what it's sort of all about. So anyway, yeah, keep watching and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.